Hey guys. No. Okay. Basically I'm back here. And as you can see, I have 2 of the 3 new Ruin FNAF Funko figures. I really should have abbreviated that, but anyways, yeah, I only have 2 of them. The only one I'm missing right now is Ruin Roxy. And that's mostly because, well, first of all, I got these 2. I didn't get these at Hot Topic or Box Lunch or anything like that. I got these at a place called Mockingbird Lane in Lawrence. For some reason, they somehow get some of the new merch early. I don't know why or how, but they just do. And they had 2 of these. They didn't have Ruin Roxy because supposedly they only get 1 of Roxy and a few more of these. I guess somehow, I don't know why it's like that, but I mean, I just have to get Ruin Roxy later, probably at Hot Topic or something, and I'll do a review on her, just for a single video. If you guys want to see that, then just let me know. But yeah, I have 2 of the new Ruin figures, being Eclipse and Ruin Chica. Now, if you guys haven't heard or haven't, been on social media or whatever, wherever you've been, if you haven't been there, basically, this is supposedly the last action figure wave that Funko is doing for Five Nights at Freddy's. So, yeah, if you guys haven't heard, Funko has actually officially lost their license to plushies and figures. And, basically, they lost their master license, so they aren't able to make as much as they would for, every other FNAF wave. Basically, we would have usually Pops, Mystery Minis, action figures, and plushies. At least back in the day we did. Now, this is going to be our last wave of figures and plushies, and it's going to be on Ruin. I will get the plushies soon once they arrive at Hot Topic. I just haven't had the time to go to Hot Topic and do all that, so, I mean, yeah, that's all you're getting for now, until I actually get them. But, yeah. Anyways, I have the new figures right here. And honestly, just looking out of the box, and I've seen reviews, mostly, these are really good looking figures, just in the box. It is unfortunate, though, that Funko is losing their license, because these are amazing, although I suppose they're only looking this good in the box right now, just because Funko has lost their license. But anyways, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to start by getting into Ruin Chica. I'm honestly going to miss, saving the packaging from the FNAF figures, because this is the last of it. I don't know why I'm making this so sad. But, just so you guys know, I forgot to mention this. This doesn't mean we're not getting any more plushies or action figures at all. This is the last of it. No, there's still going to be plushies and action figures, but it's going to be under Jazzwares now. If you guys aren't familiar with them, I recommend doing your research, because they have made very good iconic products in the past when it's Minecraft action figures or plushies and PvZ plushies and such. They are very trustworthy, I would say, for the most part. Although I will admit, we'll just have to see until they actually make the FNAF merch. I will say we are in good hands, probably. Now, like I said, Funko still has some rights to some things, just not any action figures or plushies. This is the last of the figures. And speaking of the figures, here is Ruin Chica. She is amazing. I don't even need to say it. I just did, but you already know that. I don't get why. I mean, I do get why. Since this is the last wave that Funko's doing for action figures and plushies and all that, they decided for some reason to go all in on them. And I am honestly very happy with this figure. The sculpt is honestly perfect. Almost like she was ripped out of the game. Her endo mold right here, I don't know how they were able to pull that off. The paint, I'm more surprised with the paint, because we know Funko sometimes with their action figures, especially with the latest ones, they either have pretty decent paint or pretty bad paint. But the paint on here is magnificent. I just can't believe how accurate it is. Although, if I do have to make any criticisms, as of now, it is the legs for me. This could be just a thing for mine, and this really is more of just a nitpick than anything. For some reason, at least for her right leg, Chica's right leg, for some reason, is very loose. I don't know if it's either loose or just very free of posability. The left one isn't as much. Oh, I mean, actually, it pretty much is. but I don't know, that's probably just a nitpick, but I'm just surprised at how well they painted all the mold on her face, because like there's barely any mistakes, and even if there was any mistakes, it wouldn't even be noticeable, because that's the whole point of her. She's supposed to be messy, but no, like there's like not any mistakes on her whatsoever. They got everything right. I'm just very surprised with how good this figure is. Like, Funko, gotta say, you know, for this being your last wave, you did good. You did good so far. This is only one of the figures I have to show. Next one we have, and the last one we have until I get Roxy, is Eclipse. First off, I saved the packaging because I just got it. And second of all, you guys, you're pretty sure you guys remember how good the Sun and Moon figures were before Eclipse. So you gotta think, you know, they can't possibly mess it up, right? Yeah, they didn't. They did amazing on here. I was trying to fake you guys out. I don't know if you guys like that or not. I can't tell. But yeah, this figure is amazing. I can't believe how well Funko decided to do for the figures. Like, everything on here is spot on. It's just unbelievable, honestly. Obviously, I like the head mold a lot. They did it really well. Once again, most of the things I would have to complain about are really just nitpicks, and they really don't mean a thing. I think it would be kind of funny and just a nice detail if they decided to change the mold a little bit on the back of the head to show where the Faz wrench would go, because obviously, if you guys know, in Ruin, Eclipse would turn into Eclipse by Cassie just, you know, inserting the Faz wrench into the back, which there would have been a spot for, but there isn't here. That's a nitpick, if anything, and I'm not really saying that's a bad thing. I'm just pointing it out because it would have been cool. They went all out for everything else on this figure, on the whole wave, honestly. I feel like they, you know, but they done good otherwise, I'm just saying. Yeah, everything on here is incredible. All the endo parts, the endoskeleton is amazing. Like the whole mold, the hands, everything on here is incredible. Like the cracks in the whole face, it's just crazy. I can't express it. They really did his endo leg here very well. Is like, honestly, they did everything on this guy perfectly. I like how all the moon features are pretty desaturated on here. I mean, obviously they were in Ruin, but I really like how Funko actually paid attention to that. And also, he doesn't have his bell on his nightcap, which is very sweet, I will admit. And something I didn't even notice is how the dark side here is meant to be Moon's dark side, but it's all cracked, showing the endoskeleton. That's amazing, and I just can't get past the paint on the face, though. Like, look, those teeth are individually painted, and it's not messy in the slightest, at least from what I can tell. I am just amazed with Funko, honestly. These two figures, 10 out of 10, gotta admit. Still, obviously, I don't need to say it more than I already have, but obviously still need to get Ruin Roxy. Probably gonna be, you know, just as good as these ones. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this review, if you cared enough. Yeah, obviously, you know, once I get Ruin Roxy, I'll do a video on her. And speaking of which, I have the idea that since obviously this is the last action figure wave that we're getting from Funko, I'm thinking of maybe doing an action figure. I'm thinking about doing an action figure FNAF collection on all the Funko figures, because I don't know, I just thought that would be, you know, an interesting idea. I mean, I've done 2 plush collections and a Mario collection, so I might as well do an action figure collection, since this is going to be the last of what we get. And you know, it's just how it goes, you know, it's just gonna be how it goes. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, I'm gonna be reviewing the last of the merch and the next plushies, which are gonna be Ruin Sun and Ruin Moon, for some reason. That's also going to be the last of the plushies. So yeah, I might do the same idea I just discussed the action figures once I get Ruin Roxy. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.
I stay lit, not like flickering lights. Good vibes and good times go well like chicken with rice. Squad goes, it's me, myself, and I, and just like smart homes. Trust me, the whole club know I arrived. I just wanna step over a velvet rope and people yell my name like a welcome home. Shower me in love, my umbrella's closed. The club going up just like outside. host club so packed I could barely move. Stepping on my pair of shoes, but I don't care, cause I'm still gassed.